scan these 2 items and go home.
Item not in bagging area.
No, I only have 2 items.
Item not in bagging area.
No, I have 2. I don't need a bag.
Item not in bagging area. Item not in bagging area.
What? No.
Would you like me to call the attendant?
No. We can do this. I come to you all the time. 10 lines, 2 cashiers, I go to you. Let's do this. I scan, we go. Come on.
Item not in bagging area.
You get it together right now, okay? People are staring at us. Now, I'm gonna scan this, you're gonna let me leave, okay? 1, 2, 3, go.
You shall not pass.
What are you, Gandalf the Wise?
Not in bagging area.
Let me scan
Item
it.
not in bagging area.
Let me scan
Item not in
it.
bagging area.
Putting this item in the bagging area, I'm gonna scan this item, okay?
You already scanned this item.
Okay, I've been getting complaints that I'm never in the middle of the square, so I'm taking extra time to make sure I'm actually in the middle. I don't know if it's that the chair I sit in is uneven, if I just like sit like this or like this. Maybe I'm just a crooked guy. But I promise you, I try every video to be in the middle of the dang square. Hello everyone and welcome to episode Perturbation of BruceRants. That's BruceRants episode 14. That's Albanian for 14. It's probably the most difficult one I've said yet. It sounds like that one Missy Elliott song where she put her thing down, flip it and reverse it in reverse. It's your flippin' nipple flan yet. It's your Perturbation. Today's episode is about the grocery store. Yes, the grocery store, one of my favorite places to shop other than Kohl's, which is where I actually got this shirt. Which, shout out to Kohl's. I have like your entire men's collection of clothing because that's the only place I go to shop for clothing. Make me a brand ambassador because it wouldn't take any effort for me to be a brand ambassador. It's always awkward shopping at Kohl's though because I only have Kohl's clothes. So it's kind of like when you walk in the club or a party and you and another guy are wearing the same outfit, except it's me and the mannequin. No employee has ever checked me on it though on some stealing tip. I feel like I could just walk up to any mannequin and trade clothes and no one would really say anything. Which probably wouldn't even hurt Kohl's because you guys give out Kohl's cash like you're Jesus and they're loaves of bread. I just wish the Kohl's cash lasted longer because one time a store clerk gave me Kohl's cash and it expired in like 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Sir, I have to damn near go back in time to use this. Who do you think I am, Marty McFly? But I digress. I could go all day on Kohl's. Maybe another BruceRants. Back to the grocery store though. The one thing I've always loved is the unspoken parent-child relationship that comes from the grocery store experience. Now I don't have kids, but being at the grocery store as a kid was just a whirlwind of emotions. You get to see all your favorite cereals that your mom won't get you, and they're generic brand alternatives that your mom will get you. Instead of Fruit Loops, it's Fruit Rounds. Instead of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's Bunch of Cinnamon Squares. Or Kix, which isn't generic brand, but it's so nasty I figured I'd just mention it anyway. Which if you think Kix tastes good, you're lying to yourself. Kix tastes like the prize that's supposed to be in the box. I'm pretty sure Kix come out the box stale. You bring Kix home and the milk just turns sour. Just pissed. Like, bro, why you bring him here? As a kid, my favorite thing was always those grocery store raffle tickets disguising themselves as coupons. One time I got one that said if you buy $200 worth of aluminum foil, you get $200 worth of trash bags. What in God's name I'm gonna do with $400 worth of aluminum foil and trash bags? Recreate 90s music videos? I can't stand the rain, head ass. Of course, it's not a true grocery store experience until you get lost. Or if you're black, that means you got left. Every black kid has had their parents threaten to leave them in the grocery store if they didn't stop playing. I like that children get left. It builds character. You know, walk away from them. Show them you mean business. Have them crying and coming back to you in penance. Or have them crying and waiting for you at the front of the store because they gave your child's description over the intercom. And now you have to act like you actually lost them and it wasn't just you trying to teach them a lesson for not putting the freaking Power Ranger down. That couldn't be me though. My memory's just not really good enough for that. Hey, Junior, you want some cereal? I feel like a lighter way of doing that is leaving your kid at the register. Every kid has had their mom leave the line to go get something she forgot, while you and the cashier just awkwardly stare at each other because you know you ain't got no money to pay for this. See, my mom didn't really do that because she would just make me go get the thing she forgot, which I'm still not sure which one's worse. You don't know how much anxiety stunts your memory and how much you actually don't know what you eat until you have to go get the specific brand of eggs your mom always brings home. I go through this whole Dora the Explorer adventure to find the freaking thing just to bring back the wrong one. My mom out here looking at me like, can you find the ass whooping? I'm old enough to shop on my own now, which is no less social pressure on me. Everyone seems to know all these unspoken grocery rules. Like, I don't know if I just didn't get the ebook or... I'm supposed to believe that all of you know the agreed upon market price of honey wheat bread, but whether the dress is black and blue, whether it says Yanny or Laurel, or whether Lloyd says fine 2 or 5-2 is lost upon every single one of you. Black and blue, Laurel, and fine 2 are the answers, by the way. How does 5-2 even fit in the song You? Or like, how does everyone know before you buy eggs, you're supposed to check the carton for broken ones? The grocery store is the only place where a product can be damaged and it is your responsibility to check before you leave. If I buy a MacBook, go home, open the box, and it's leaking yolk and split in half, no one's coming up to me and saying, why didn't you check it before you left the store? It seems like the only thing that wasn't in that ebook was how to open those little produce bags they give you at the store. You know, the ones that are on the rollers? Like, why I just gotta look like I'm so ready to get some money? Like, why I gotta play the world's smallest violin just to open the damn bag, Kroger? And then after you finish your mini concerto, you realize you were trying to open the bag from the wrong end the entire time. Throw the bag away, leave the store, start again. In fact, that's what you should look for in a woman. Someone who can open one of those in less than 5 seconds. Not her height, Lloyd. All this time talking about grocery stores, I realized to just end up shopping at Walmart anyway. I personally am a big proponent of the customer service aligning with the store. Being a bit of a masochist, I don't want to be treated too well when I walk into Walmart. I want the greeter to spit at my feet, and as I spit at his, we have an understanding of what this relationship is actually supposed to be. If I'm at Walmart, I expect all of these genetic degenerates to be just like me, wandering around the store like headless chickens, not knowing what they're looking for. One day I had a Walmart employee walk up to me and say, hey sir, you look lost. Do you need help finding anything? Ma'am, are you sure you're doing this right? This is the McDonald's equivalent of grocery stores. I expect the equivalent of go ahead at the checkout line and for the ice cream machine to always be down. How dare you give me this 5-star service by asking me if I need help of your own volition? Like this was Publix, Food Lion. I was this close to writing a review. Was followed around the store, constantly being interrogated like some thief. Racist. 1 star out of 100. Yeah, shopping at the grocery store. Just an awesome experience. I would never work there though. I wonder what it would be like if I worked at a grocery store. Hey, how are you doing today, sir? Welcome to the BruceRants checkout line. Did you find it? Sir, I know what you're doing here. Do not try to solicit a tip from me to make up for your minuscule salary. You should have went to college and gotten a career like the rest of us. Okay. Is your kid all right? That's just his clinical response to stressors. Look. Your store is organized like a frat party. No, I didn't find everything okay. Every aisle I went into, I felt like someone was gonna come up to me and ask me who I know here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And why is the gallon water all the way in the back of the store? You expect me to carry that all the way to the front and then to my car? You know how old I am? What? This place doesn't care about me. No one has asked me how my cousin-in-law is. I didn't. No one. I didn't know you had a cousin. This place sucks. It sucks. Have you ever been to Publix? Did you hear the name? They're about the people. I like Publix. Publix, sir. This place is called BruceMart. You guys are selfish. You only care about yourselves. Only. Who is Bruce? No, Bruce is... Wayne, Lee. All this tells me is that he's rich and he can fight. I probably have more money, clout, and I can buy. I'll beat it. Stop it. You tell your child to stop with the demonic chicken shit. or so help me God, I will.
It's not a chicken, it's a pterodactyl.
I was born in the 90s. Tide Pod Eater, I will beat you up. You cannot talk to my child like that. I will headbutt you. Your child is the Antichrist. Discipline him. I want to discipline him. I want to see the manager. The manager, he says, where did I put the manager? I am the manager. I was supposed to be off today, but the schedule changed, and so I was late, so I couldn't change my incontinence diaper. Ew. I'm losing my mind. I feel like saying anything. We go with God first. We rubber baby buggy bumpers. Epstein didn't kill himself. We will probably just take our money somewhere else. Your money. Does it look like I'm emotionally ready for your money? No, but with the teeth thing, you kind of look like Kerry Washington. You will take your money and your doppelganger, and you will go to the self-checkout line. But I need clerk authorization for some of my items. You will take your money and your doppelganger and you will go to the self-checkout line. Okay. Honey, you know what? Let's go to the self-checkout. We'll do it ourselves this time. But first, one question. Do y'all do returns in this line?
I got pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. See both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like